He's reading it all in the media.
Right.
Am I right?
I've been really honest with my parents, especially with my mum.
So have you ever brought your girlfriends home to meet them?
Absolutely.
You have?
Yes, and I remember when I was young, my mother used to ask me, do you want to gift her something? I'll gift wrap something. If you want to take her flowers, you want to take a box of chocolates.
That's sweet.
So she's been my partner in crime.
He hasn't brought his girlfriends as yet. I think when he'll be ready, he'll come and introduce me to his girlfriends.
He has brought a girlfriend home, and I guess we live in a two-tier home. He lives on this floor and I live on the lower floor, so we don't know really what's happening. I guess right now is the right age to date. You girls, you should be dating him, yeah. What the hell? You don't have to become serious. You don't get a girlfriend and say, okay, that's it. I mean, you got to look for one who's going to be your soulmate forever. You got to, interact. You got to know each other.
That's right, you just have to. But tell me something, obviously you would require your parents' approval.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I don't believe that they will, but if they ever rejected my choice, it's not that I would give up on, if I was in love with somebody, I would give that up. I would make sure that, I would understand the problem. I would understand what's really conflicting in their mind against this woman. And I would try and, bridge that gap. I would try and make things okay.
Yeah, if I felt that the girl is not nice, I would just say in my own way, but I would not say, don't get married or don't have this girlfriend. Then it's up to him, whatever he wants to do. But I will definitely voice my opinion, definitely.
Ranbir's got his head on his shoulders. I don't think he'd go astray. I don't think he would just settle down with anybody. He's quite shrewd, quite smart.
I don't understand this. Mom says you're soft, Dad says you're shrewd and smart. Who's right?
Well, I'm soft, shrewd and smart. I'm all of it.
So what would your ex-girlfriend say? Is Mom right or is Dad right?
I think mums are always right.
So it's soft.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think he's had many girlfriends. He's had just one girlfriend, that's Deepika. I think maybe there was something missing in their relationship. There was something not there. And maybe he was not himself. And he needed to break off. Everybody has relationships and they move on. If it was perfect, they wouldn't break up.
And falling in love is very easy, but getting out of it, it's always a problem, isn't it?
It is.
So is there a good way of breaking up? Or?
No, I mean, there is no, it's not a happy emotion. Yes, you do feel a sense of vacuum inside. Life changes. You spend so much of quality time with somebody, speaking to somebody, and suddenly that person's not there. But I think thankfully I still speak to them. They are still my friends. There is no negativity. There is no sense of bitterness.
From your side?
That I share with.
From your side?
From my side, yes.
Also from the other side?
Like I said earlier, to my face, no. I don't know what it is behind.
Ranbir is too, basically he's too soft a person. He can't confront a girl that, why did you do this? He kind of moves away from a situation. He can't hurt people. And nowadays, girls are all, they don't care, so he can't say no. He gets involved and then he can't get out of it.
I think my mom's speaking too much, but no.
It's an interesting point. It reveals you can't confront a girl and moves away because he doesn't want to have a fight. He doesn't want to have a scene. So, Ranbir, do you never voice your feelings? If you feel that it's not happening, do you ever tell her, look, I don't like this about you, or this is not happening?
Well, I think it comes out after bottling up a lot. And then
after taking too much.
And then it kind of comes out.
But then it bursts out.
But honestly, I don't want to sound like the victim out here. It's not that I have been, they have wronged me. I must have wronged them more than they've wronged me. I just have a problem saying no. I feel that there are better ways to disguise that word. I think that word no hurts people. But eventually it does come up because it can't be hidden.
So how do you move away?
You don't just move away, even if if you say that I want to break up with you, it's not that that person is cut off from your life.
But when you start a relationship, do you make certain ground rules? Do you explain to the girl that, look, no?
There are no ground rules in love. You can't really put any parameters and boundaries to.
So you never need to tell the person that, look, at this moment, I'm not ready for a really long-term relationship. I'm not really ready for a complete commitment. You would
I think if you're in a relationship, it's a commitment itself. You don't have to be married to be committed to a person. If you're seeing somebody, you're responsible towards that person's feeling. You're answerable to that person. I'm not a commitment phobe as I'm painted out to be. I would be with that woman. I would be in love with that woman all my life if I'm in love with her and if the relationship works. Sometimes a relationship doesn't work.
Yes, then?
You have to talk it through. And
You do talk it through.
Absolutely, that's very important.
I got the impression that you didn't, and they were taken like by surprise.
No,
Not true, no?
absolutely not.
Is there anything that you feel you should change in dealing with relationships?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I'm not perfect at all. I have 100 flaws, and I would like to believe that I've always been the wrong one, even though I didn't, try and intentionally hurt the other person. But it's life. You learn with each experience, and you kind of change yourself and you correct yourself.
You're right. Well, I asked Mom what she felt.
I don't think Ranbir should change anything about himself because he's, like I call him Raymond. Raymond means the complete man. He's sensitive. He's everything of what a woman looks for in a man, I think, and which I don't see very many men around. Men are not sensitive. And my husband has never seen that side in me, which my son sees it all the time.
Okay, firstly, I would like to apologize. My mother is really in love with me, so she speaks all these mushy things, but most of the things are not true. Some of them are.
I know you're so close to your mom, and obviously you would show it to her because, as you said, she's the closest person to you in the world. Would you show this kind of sensitivity to a girlfriend?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Definitely, that's why they love him so much. He shows his side to his girlfriends, and that's why they love him, and that's why they get attracted to him. It's very easy to fall in love with